What's up, entrepreneurs and non-entrepreneurs? Amazonian and AJ here. Wapow, coming at you with my very first YouTube video. And today we're going to be talking about the top free Amazon tools that you can use to find profitable products. Did I mention for free? I think I did, but we're going to mention it again because most people will tell you to buy almost $200 extension, which we're not going to do. So, we're going to load up a Maze Owl, which is completely free, probably one of the best product research tools out there. Link in the description. So once you load it up, not going to lie, the program's a bit slow, but if you can deal with it, then patience is one of the most valuable things you'll need to learn starting a business anyway. So we're going to go to the US market here. If you have a product in mind that you want to research, you can hunt by keyword. The product database you have a free trial for. If not, you do have to pay, so we're going to skip that, but we're going to go hunt by the bestsellers. It has, you can go into the settings and change them, but I usually leave the default settings. But you can go and it'll give you a color determining how profitable or what the potential of the product is. Now, if it's green, it's the highest potential. If it's yellow, it's medium potential. And if it's a blue color, like this one, it's a low potential. But we're going to stay away from copyright and trademark items, obviously, like that. Solar glasses are now blocked off by Amazon. You can't send anymore, so these are all not good. So what we want to do is we want to pick a product that could possibly be consumables. Now it's hard. Food, beauty, and supplements are the most consumed products, meaning as you have to repeatedly buy the product. However, those are gated, and we want to stay away from things like supplements that can really affect humans, and let's avoid lawsuits all that we can. So now we're going to go and pick a bestsellers. So I'm just going to start with kitchen and dining. Kitchen niche is an easy demographic to target, and a lot of people are passionate about cooking, baking, and such. So we're going to choose kitchen and dining. And I'm going to ignore all these bulky appliances, not only because they're huge in size and would be ridiculously expensive to ship, but also because there are a lot of big name brands. So we're just going to go one category at a time, looking at the top 100 products. Alright, we got a high potential. We can just click on it, and it'll direct us to this adult lunchbox. This does look like it is, although light, bulky to send, so we're going to back out of that. Just head over. One potential product. USB juicer cup. Blenders are pretty expensive and a lot of big names. But we'll add it. So we just hit the save button here and it'll bring us, well, it will save it in the potential product section of Maze Owl, which I will show you later. I'm just going to find a few more products for us to research. And that's the end of the 100. So once you hit the last of the 100 of the very top, then we're going to narrow it down a bit more. Let's go into bakeware. I personally love baking myself, and it's a great niche. A lot of passionate bakers out there. So we're scrolling through. The Maze Owl makes it extremely easy for you. You can just click on it. Once you find it, click on the item. We got a 7-inch nonstick springform butt pan. Selling for $21.47, and I don't think these cost that much to produce. And 31 reviews, not bad. We will save that. Let's just keep searching a little bit more. We got 2 potential products. Food coloring. I like to stay away from liquids only because liquids is extremely hard to pass through customs, and you need a lot of forms to make sure it's not flammable, and it's just a nightmare. So I would stay away from liquids. And we got decorating tips. Look at all these awesome designs. This is a pretty good listing right here, and 312 reviews. But we'll save it because that is extremely light and compact to ship. That would be nothing, and like the FBA fees would be so small for that product. Let's keep searching. And a butane torch, we're going to stay away from fire. Let's definitely stay away from products that can get us sued. And more food coloring, we're going to avoid the liquids for now. Alright, so that's it for the baking. We can go into decorating tools. We're probably going to get the same things. Oh, yep, there's food coloring again. Food coloring. Weird crown thing. Cake topper. I can't imagine too many people are searching cake topper, and that looks like pretty fragile. It can break in shipping. And here's more nozzle tips. So, and this listing is not that great. There's only 2 images here. And less than 200 reviews. So decorating tips seem like a little bit competitive, but maybe we can sneak in there. Go to the next page. Next page. And next page. Alright, let's see what else. Kitchen dining. Cutlery, maybe. I kind of want to stay away from knives, though. That's also a lawsuit waiting to happen, because someone's going to stab themselves and then sue you. Don't ask me why, but somehow you're responsible. So yeah, let's not, actually. Let's go home brewing. You can target a lot of DIYers. Is that what they're called, DIYers? Well, we got 3 potential products right off the bat. So we got an infrared digital thermometer. This looks more like for human than for kitchen. Another thermometer. Another thermometer. Corkscrews. Another thermometer. What is this? A refractometer? Refractometer? What is this? It's like a microscope? Oh, so you test things and it'll tell you something? Looks like a testing kit of some sort, but it's extremely small and only less than 30 reviews. I'm gonna save that. That was an interesting product. Let's keep going down this. I got thermometers. There's a lot. It looks like there's way too much competition in thermometers. Oh, this is like the jars that we used in chem class. Here's again with the bricks. I don't know what that bricks is. Is that a brand or something? What is this? This looks pretty compact. A pH quality tester. Filters are pretty, looks like it's multi-purpose. Oh, and pools. It might be a little bit seasonal. But it's multi-use, so we'll save that. Looks pretty small. Oh, again with this thing. This one's for honey. The other one was for beer, I think. There's a lot of, beehive companies you can target, especially in the Midwest. Bricks must be the scale used to determine the quality. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I don't think Bricks is a company. I think Bricks is a measurement of some sort. I will have to clarify though. You always have to do more research. Okay, this looks pretty small, so we already saved that. This one's a low potential enzyme. Not really. This listing is poor quality, but this is not exactly the market I want to target. I want to go with the more, the demographic of the cooking niche. Alright, so we have a few products that we can look at. So what you want to do is you want to return to your dashboard. And we're going to go, potential products will come up. And here's the items that we were researching. I'm not going to scroll down anymore because that was my research. So we have these 4 products here. So we're going to track this product and go pH tester. It's probably the largest keyword. Oh, and I'm going to blur out my project. I'm going to blur out my product that's right here. Okay, what you want to do next is you want to go to your monthly searches. It's going to grab the first 5 row of merchant words. Going to go to Google Trends. You can see whether this product is seasonal or not. Oh, it looks a little bit seasonal. You want to go to your competitors here. Make sure that they're all relevant to what exactly you're searching for. Okay, these all look the same. "11 competitors" is a little bit too much. Alright, let's find where we can purchase on Alibaba. And it looks like, let's say $5. And then go to net profit. Exit out. Oops, I didn't click save. Gotta click save. So it will measure it for you. It looks a little bit competitive. You can go back into your reports. Go into your stats. I like to just look at the VSR. Okay, aside from this one purple thing, which did eventually come up, these sales look pretty consistent, which is not a bad thing. We're just going to go back into our potential products and look at one more. And we'll track this product. I'm going to go refractometer. We're gonna go wait for it. The software is a little bit slow. Gonna go into your competitors. Make sure they're all relevant. Okay, only one was not relevant. Go into stats. Oh, the VSR is a little bit all over the place, but these two, this red and this pinkish one, seem pretty steady. This yellow one. Go back into your chart products. Monthly searches. Oh, I've hit my daily report. Alright, we're gonna have to do that manually. Google Trends. Oh, this is a lot more stable than the other one. Buy price. Let's see, between $10 and $15. $10, $15. $1 and $50. $1 and $100. $12. Alright, we're just gonna put $12. And you're gonna go net profit. Select. Save. Okay, the profit is a little bit less than the pH tester, but there are less competitors. And we're gonna have to do the key. Oh, and there's a lot more keywords. Oh no. Yes, we're gonna. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we already did the Google Trends. We can use merchant words. Meter. And 100, usually the first word you search will be this word right here. So this has over 100,000 monthly searches on Amazon. So which is a little bit more than the pH tester. Alright, let's check the pH tester one more time. Oh, the pH tester is actually half of that, but it looks like that there's similar variance. It looks like this has more searches. So what you can go is, let's try pH tester. I always want to go for 3 or more bars. And then I can go. Okay, so this is 3 bars, so this seems more of a viable option. Our last thing that we can use is called the FBA Calculator. You can use Unicorn Smasher, which is another free tool, but it is a bit buggy sometimes. And when I say it's buggy, of course it's going to work. So you do want to look at the top 10 listings, aside from the 2 sponsored ones, so the top 12 technically, and see if there's over 300 sales per month. It looks like some of them struggle, but some of them are doing very well with very little reviews. So this has 29 reviews, and that's making, it's almost 800 sales. You can just go into the top here, go into the FBA Calculator. Product cost, we said about $12, I believe. So almost $6,000 in profit per month. You can negotiate with your suppliers and get it down to maybe 10. Almost $8,000 per month. Not too shabby for this little tiny thing here. You can just go back into the pH tester real quick. And look at the top searches using Unicorn Smasher. I don't know, I don't really trust this data all too much. It can be super buggy. Looks like it does okay. Let's go to the one below Amazon's choice with 27 reviews here. It's not too bad. What did we say? $5 for this, I believe? So $4,000 profit per month between those two products, that is $10,000 profit per month. And what was that? Less than a half hour of research. So this is definitely a viable option, and you can do this for free. Don't listen to people that tell you have to get a program. I'm not going to say what. Jungle Scout. And, you know, you can do it for free, and I know you have to pinch pennies at this point of the process. And I'm here to help. So if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and smash that notification button. And always keep hustling and never stop learning, my friends.